The Energy Charter Treaty is an international agreement from the 1990s. It gives corporations enormous power to sue states for billions. For example, if a government decides to stop new oil, gas or coal projects. It's an extremely dangerous weapon in the hands of the fossil fuel industry, a kind of exact opposite to the Paris Climate Agreement.
No other international investment agreement in the world has triggered more investor-to-state lawsuits than the Energy Charter Treaty, and this trend is likely to continue. Any government that has signed the Energy Charter Treaty will have corporate lawyers breathing down their necks whenever they act to fight climate change or to protect people from high energy prices.
Governments have already been ordered to pay over $51 billion to corporations, and now the companies want $35 billion more. That is a lot of taxpayer money that is urgently needed elsewhere, for example, to advance the energy transition and not to compensate polluters and big business.
Sometimes just the threat of an expensive lawsuit can be enough to stop new laws, because the policymaker is afraid of being sued. Would a government halt an oil pipeline if faced with a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit? It would probably think twice. And this is exactly where the power of the Energy Charter Treaty lies.
It gives even more power to the corporations which are already destroying the planet and have committed serious human rights violations, whether in the coal mines of Colombia, through decades of oil spill in Nigeria, or through forced evictions of local communities in Bangladesh.
The Energy Charter Treaty is a fundamental obstacle in tackling global warming. It would be sheer madness for governments to sign an agreement that would make them pay when they act to stop climate change. In particular for countries in the global south who are most affected by droughts, hurricanes and rising sea levels.
These are exactly the countries where the treaty is being aggressively promoted. But there's also some good news. Italy, for example, already left the Energy Charter Treaty after having been sued. And in other countries too, there is growing awareness about the treaty's risks for democracy, people and planet. With strong civil society mobilization, we can push governments to follow Italy's example and stop others from ever joining this dangerous agreement.